In this video, I'll show you how to set up your chart step by step and give you clear practical rules. We're adding a second black flag FTS indicator. This one's going to help us see how fast or strong the price is moving, which is called momentum, and it also shows us the market's trending up, down, or just bouncing around. Knowing that keeps us from betting against the market's flow, which is a common trap for new traders. Here exactly how to add it. Look at your trading platform, click the indicators button at top, a search bar should pop up, then type black flag FTS in there. Hit enter and you'll see it shows up as an option. Click on it to drop it on your chart. Alright, we need to set up the second one to work differently from the first. Find the second black flag FTS on your chart, click the gear icon next to its name. That's the setting button. Click that to open the options. First, change the indicator time frame to 15 minutes. Even though we're trading in 5-minute chart, setting it to 15 minutes lets this indicator look at a slightly bigger picture for a smoother momentum signals. Leave the trade type to modified, that's the default, and it works fine for what we're doing. Now adjust the ATR period to 28. The ATR or average true range measures how much the price typically moves, and a 28 period setting here gives us a longer view of volatility, which is useful for spotting trends. Then set the ATR factor to 9. This multiplies ATR value to widen the indicator's range, making it less twitchy and better at catching bigger moves. Next, look for an option called Show Fib Entry. Uncheck that box. We don't need Fibonacci levels cluttering things up for that setup. It's just extra noise. Finally, go to the Style tab in the settings. This controls how this indicator looks on your chart. Turn off all the visual options except the last 3 plot background options. Keep these on and crank up their visibility. Bump up the opacity or thickness so they stand out clearly against the candles. That way, you can actually see the momentum and trend signals without squinting. Once you've done that, click OK to save the settings. So now we're at the point where those 2 black flag indicators start working together to give us a clear trading plan on gold 5-minute chart. Let's break it down step by step so you know exactly what to look for and how to use it. The second black flag FTS indicator, the one we just set up with the 15-minute time frame, 28 and ATR factor 9, is all about showing us the trend direction. Here's how it works. When the indicator turns green and the price is sitting above it, that tells us the trend is up. When it's red and the price is below it, the trend is down. This is critical because trading against the trend is a fast way to lose money, especially if you're new or struggling. So we use this to make sure we're going with the market's flow and not against it. Now the first black flag FTS, the one we set up earlier, plotted 2 lines on charts. These are Fibonacci based levels, and in this strategy, there are tools for spotting where pullbacks might end. Price doesn't move in a straight line. It tends to push in one direction and then come back a bit to retest levels before continuing. Think of it like a pause or reset. With these Fib levels, we're watching for a pullback behavior. Here's the trading part. In an uptrend, when the second black flag FTS is green and the price is above it, wait for a price to drop to one of those Fib lines from the first indicator. You're looking for a candle on the 5-minute time frame chart to close above the Fib line after touching it. That close above is your buy signal. It's the market saying the pullback's likely done and the uptrend's ready to keep going. To trade it, enter your buy order right after the candles closes. For risk management, place your stop loss just below the Fib line, maybe a few pips under, depending on how tight you want it. This keeps your loss small if the trade goes long. For your profit target, measure the distance from your entry to your stop loss, then double that. So, if your stop loss is 10 pips below your entry, aim for 20 pips above it. That's a straightforward 2-to-1 reward to risk setup. Same idea applies in a downtrend. Second black flag FTS is red, price below it, wait for a pullback to the Fib line and look for a candle close below it for a sell signal. A stop loss goes just above the Fib line, target twice your risk. This method keeps it simple. Trend direction from the second indicator, entry timing from the first. With practice, these small price trades can stack up profits by catching consistent moves in the market's direction, just like these trading examples.